Please, can you introduce yourself and what you do here?
Oh, okay, I'm Paul by name. Yeah, actually, we are into tomatoes farm, and it's not only tomatoes that we have been doing here. We have different type of vegetables here. We have green pepper, we have squash, we have tomatoes, we have pigs, we have goats, we have fowls, we have maize and other things here. That's what we have been doing here.
Okay, so today I come to learn about how to start tomatoes farming. So continue watch the video, like the video, share and subscribe. Okay, please, what motivates you to start
Farming.
farming? Yeah.
Actually, a friend of mine introduced me to farming after my schooling, and I said, okay, I also try and see how best I can also do to help myself. You see, after education in Ghana here, it's not easy. If you say you depend only what you've learned in school, I don't think you can make it in life. So after he introduced me into farm, I was working with him. Later that I gained the experience, I told him that I want to go and establish myself somewhere. And I came to meet this my friend here, Mr. Paddy. He too is into agric, he's an agric student and he's into the farming as well. I said, okay, then let me amalgamate with him, let me join with him. So I came here about 5 years ago to start the farming with him. So later one day he said he wanted us to go into tomatoes farming. I said, okay. Then we started doing the tomatoes farming. Actually, it was a nice business. Yeah.
Okay. So tomatoes, how do you start planting?
Okay. Before you can go into tomatoes farming, you have to get your land and also know the type of variety that you want to plant. If you know all these things, you are good to go. But without knowing the type of variety that you want to do, I don't think you can get what you want to get. Yeah.
Okay, so what type of breed we have in tomatoes?
Tomatoes here. Okay. We have we have this diabolic, we have cobra, we have local seed here. Yeah, that we have the local seed, we have avatar, we have lola. It's a whole lot of variety that we are doing it here. It's not only one variety that we are doing it here. And you can see this farming that we are in now is 1 acre tomatoes farm. Yeah, all of the plants here are local. The foreign one is at the other side.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I cannot mix foreign one with the local one.
actually, the foreign one, we haven't tried that one as well. You can mix it. You can mix them all together, depending how you do the controlling. Yeah, you see, the local one more of time is of diseases. It's easy to be attacked by diseases. Yeah, so we don't want to mix up the foreign one. They see that are very expensive, so we don't want to mix it, and in order to run at loss, that's why we don't mix them up.
Okay. So, all right, before you start planting tomatoes, you need to do, you need to, the seed, you plant it direct or you do bed.
No, we prepared bed, then we do the nursery. After the nursery, we do the transplanting. When we see that 3 weeks later, we transplant it. We take it from the bed to the land that we've prepared. We don't do direct sowing here.
Okay, can you take out to the day 1 to 3? You said 3 weeks before you transplant.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you take out to the day 1 to 3 weeks?
Okay. You see, before then you have to prepare your bed. When you prepare the bed, you have to get manure. Then you mix it with the soil. You see, after mixing it with the soil, then you start doing the planting. We create holes, lines there. When we create the lines, we don't do a broadcasting nursery here.
Okay.
We do it in line.
Okay.
When you do it in line, it's easy to control the weeds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we do it in lines. When we finish doing our lines, we just put the seed in seeds. We put it in one by one, a bit by bit. A
Okay.
seed, one seed, then you put it there until you see that it's okay. After we finish, then we cover it with sand. When we cover it with sand, we go in for palm branches and other things. Then we cover it. Then we water it. 3 days time, then we take off the palm branches. You see that it has what?
Germinate.
Germinate, yeah. Then take off the palm branches. Then you prepare a small shed for, because it's very tiny. When you open it direct, the sun will just burn everything there for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after 3 days, you move the
You take off the palm branches.
after what next again?
From there, you will start watering it. You will
Okay.
just be watering it. Then you'll be giving fungicide.
Okay.
Because if you don't give fungicide, fungus fungal infection can attack the seedlings. So because it's too tiny and other things, you just give it fungicide small to prevent fungal infection.
So control the fungi will take how long?
No, depend. We can just give it two or three times, then you stop.
Okay. Apart from that, you will not give any medication again.
No, that's why I said before you do the nursery, you have to make the soil with manure.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to. Actually, we don't give fertilizer to it when it is on the nursery
Nursery.
bed. We
Okay.
just give the manure. That is all.
Okay. So after that, you water it to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
After 3 weeks, what's next?
That after 3 weeks, then when your after the 3 weeks, when your land is ready, then we just transfer it from the bed to the field.
Okay. So the first how preparation before you transfer it?
Okay, before then you have to spray it with insect weedicide.
The land.
Yeah, the land. When you spray with weedicide, when you see that it has changed into yellow color, then you go for ploughing, tractor to
Okay.
come and plough it.
Okay.
More Most of the time we do the ploughing first and second ploughing.
Okay.
Yeah. After you do the ploughing, then you transfer the tomatoes, then you start planting it.
Okay. So what the interval that you give for
The
it?
tomatoes,
Yeah,
yeah, we do the 60 centimeters.
60 by 60.
Yeah.
What medication that you do?
Okay, when you transplant the seedlings onto the field, okay, one, we do spray insecticide.
Okay.
Yeah. And secondly, we also spray this foliar fertilizers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we have been doing here. Organic fertilizers. When the fruit is ready, we don't spray it again. We do spray neem extract, neem oil. That's
Okay.
what we have been doing it here. Because when the seed is ready, when it's ripe, you can't spray it.
Okay.
Most of the chemicals take 2 weeks before the residue do off.
Okay.
So you can't say my tomatoes is ready, so you are going to spray it. Then next 3 days, then you harvest it. It's not good. It's not good for human consumption. So when you get to that stage, we use neem extract. That's the neem oil. That's what we have been using it here to control the insect and other pests.
Okay. So the harvest from after 3 months, how long that you can harvest to?
Okay, sometimes you can harvest it by 1 month. Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
It depends the type of variety that you plant.
Okay. The local
The
one.
local one you can harvest it 1 month, but the exotic one, no. You can just harvest, let's say, 3 weeks, then everything is off.
Okay. So the 1 month every week you harvest how many times in a week?
2 times in a week, every 3 days you have to harvest it. every 3 days you have to harvest it.
Okay. Somebody want to start. What the thing that the person need to get
Before you
is to
go
start? Yeah.
start, what is it?
No, we are talking about the tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, the person has to get his capital,
Okay.
because without a capital you cannot go into farming.
Please give me like estimate of one acre like this.
Okay, it depends on
Okay.
the location where the person find himself,
Okay.
and the type of variety that you want to go into it,
Okay.
you want to plant. Okay, you see, the one that I show you there is very positive. You see, the sachet is 250 cedis,
Okay.
and it's very small seed in it.
Okay, please. Before you give us the estimate of 1 acre, the local one and the foreign one, which one you advise the person to start with?
Okay, I will advise the person to go to the local one first, because the foreign one, the weather condition also can affect it. Some don't like much water, and some also is not resistant to this, the sun.
Okay.
Okay, so the local one I have tried several times, and it's more of resistant to the sun.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would advise, if someone want to go into it, you can go and buy the local seed and do. And I don't know the person, maybe the person that you want to go into it has his customer. Maybe you want to produce it and sell it to the companies or the malls and other thing. For that one, the person can go in for the falling one, because the falling one, it has a nice size of fruit and other thing. Yeah,
Okay. So you currently give us a estimate of the local one, the 1 acre.
the 1 acre.
Okay.
Okay, the person, if the person has a land already, okay, the person roughly can let, you can get 5,000 to, or 4,000 to, it range from 4,000 to 5,000 to start it.
So what is inside the 4,000 to 5,000? What the person will do that will cut that amount?
Okay, you see, first the plowing, the insecticide, buying of seedlings and other thing, he will hire labourers to do the transplanting and other thing. Yeah,
Okay.
if you have your chemicals there, it's not a problem. You can just buy your chemicals and put them down. When it's time for weeding, then you just get the labourers to just weed for you. Tomatoes, we don't weed inside twice, just once, that is all.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So like after harvest of 1 acre, how much you expect to get?
Actually, it depends, it varies. You see,
Okay.
last year I planted tomatoes and I ran lost.
Why?
I ran lost. You see, there's a lot of farmers went into tomatoes farming by then. By this year, last year, the basket that they used to buy it, that by then 300 cedis, now is 1,000 cedis.
Wow. Okay.
You see, it depends. Because of that, that's why this year I decided not to go into tomatoes farming,
Okay.
because last year I ran lost.
Okay.
I ran lost, and I said no, this year I won't go into tomatoes. I will go into different thing. But I will do the tomatoes. I know the time that I will do it. You see, we have first season and the second season. The first season starts from April, that going, and the second season will start from the August. So I want to go into the August one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this, what about this one?
Yeah, this one is for I and my brother. For
Okay.
the other one, I do it alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody is watching and want to start, but I don't know how to. You say the market, sometimes the market make,
Yeah, varies.
yeah, it make the value go down. So me, I want to start the tomatoes, but I want to get high price. So what the thing I will check before I will plant my tomatoes?
Oh, okay. For us, we have people that they come to buy. We have people buyers at Accra. So if you want to go into such business, you have to do your investigation. You have to get buyers, customers. When it's ready, you just contact them. My produce are ready. So you are good to go. But without getting all these things down, my brother, it's not easy. The buyers will come into your farm and give you any price that they want. Because tomatoes is perishable thing. You cannot store it. It's not like maize or pepper. For
Okay.
pepper, chili pepper, you can dry it and keep it, store it somewhere. Okay.
Okay. So what soil is good for tomatoes?
Oh, soil, okay. You see, this one is like it's of it's a mix of sand and
Right.
clay. Okay. When you get this type of land, it's good. When like loamy soil too is good.
Okay.
Yeah, but when it is clay, typical clay, that one our advice is not good. When the rain stop, the tomatoes will suffer. You see that the land will begin to develop cracks.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many times do you water it?
For this one, I don't water it.
But you depend on rains.
Yeah, I don't water. And tomatoes too don't like much water.
Okay.
Tomatoes don't like much water. Okay.
Okay.
Tomatoes do well with the dew.
Okay.
Yeah, do well with the dew. It don't like much water. When it rains plenty, you see that fungi infection will attack the tomatoes, and the tomatoes too will begin to rot. Yeah,
Okay. So after harvest of the tomatoes, how many bags that you get from 1 acre?
the
How many boss?
box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I said it depends on the the type of variety that you planted. For this one, I can get like 15 box. I can get about 15 box when I harvest it. Yeah.
For the
No,
full
no, no,
harvest
no, no,
or for
no.
the 1 week?
Yeah.
For 1 week.
Yeah, for the 1 week, because I can get 7 box or 8 box for the 3 days. The next I can get it
Okay. So in all you get how many boss?
after harvesting everything.
So,
Oh, okay. Let's say you get, let's say every 3 days, 15, 15. You just multiply it by the number of, let's say like 1 month or the 3 months. Yeah.
okay. So 15 times 4,
15 times 4, that is 60.
60. So
60, 60.
60. So currently one boss is how much?
Right now, one box is 8,000.
One boss is 8,000.
Yeah. At the market, is
So
8,000.
8,000 times 60. And then you have money. Oh. After harvest, I will come and take my percentage. You have money per okay. Okay. So please, any advice for somebody want to start with?
Oh, I would advise people to do their investigation before they go into it. You can't just jump and go into the farming without knowing the market. Yeah. And people have been telling others that going into tomatoes farming is a lucrative business and other thing. Yeah, it's a lucrative business as well. But it depends. Before you go into it, do your investigation well, do your research well before you go into it. Don't just go and invest into it. For now, people have started planting tomatoes, and I know with time tomatoes will just go into the market plenty. And I will advise people to be much careful about the scarcity of tomatoes now. Yeah, that's what I can. That's the only advice that I can give to
Okay.
people.
Please, your telephone number and your location.
Oh, my Intel phone number is 054 116 1234. I'm at Gomwa Dawukwa around Winneba Junction. Yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you for watching. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. See you. Bye.